Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to read a section of Stella Diaz Dreams Big by Angela Dominguel, and this is part of a series. These are the other books in the series, so yeah, I'm going to read the first chapter, I believe, and yeah, we'll go from there. Chapter 1. Time for adventure, I explained. Stella, where are you? Said Nick. Let me,
He was working a lot, and then he found another one that broke a lot.
Alright. Back. Time for an adventure, exclaimed Stella. Where are you? Says Nick. I can hear his footsteps coming down the hall. I'm in here, I shout. How can you even see in there? Nick replies, calling to me through the door. It's so dark. I step out of the laundry closet, wearing a headlamp. Nick quickly looks away from the blinding light. He groans. Whoa, what are you doing? Getting ready to go camping. In the backyard with Jenny, I felt my muscles. It's going to be a real rough, tough adventure. Nick clicks off my headlamp with his thumb and looks me in the eye. Stella, I believe it when I see it. Oh, you'll see, I reply, digging in my fanny pack. Nick walks away. Okay, well, I'm going to be busy with my homework, so you two better stay out of trouble. Nick has spent most of his Saturday at the kitchen table, surrounded by a pile of books. Since Nick started ninth grade, his homework has more than doubled. Almost all of his classes has a fat textbook too. When I tried his backpack on once, I nearly fell backwards in the weight of all the books. I want to be just like Nick when I'm in high school, but it's hard to imagine walking around with that backpack. Maybe when I'm his age, I can use two backpacks. That might help. You're just jealous. You're not invited. You're not invited camping this time, I replied, putting my hands on my hips. When we were younger, Nick and I would occasionally camp out of the backyard. Because he's my big brother, he would take care of choosing the perfect spot for our tent and pitching it while I would draw in my sketchbook. Nick snorts. Sure, that's it. Then he gets back to doing his homework. According to my school calendar, summer is over, but technically there are a few days left till it's autumn. Before we have to start wearing sweaters and parkas, my best friend Jenny and I want to make the most of the nice weather, which is why I suggested having a Saturday backyard sleepover. It's going to be so much fun. Sleepovers are already the best, but they're even better when they're outside. When Jenny arrives, she hands me a glass casserole dish filled with spring rolls her mom had made and says, I have new dance moves to show you. Can't wait, I replied, hugging the casserole. I can't wait for the spring rolls either. With our arms full of camping equipment, we opened the patio doors to go outside. We're hit with a refreshing breeze. It still feels like summer, but there is already an orange leaf or two on our oak tree hinting that fall is coming soon. The backyard is mostly quiet except for the rumble of the metro, our local train line in the distance. I inhale deeply. It's a perfect night for camping, Jenny nods and looks at me. Stella, have you ever been camping? My mom never wants to. She thinks there would be too many bugs. I turn Rosa like my red sleeping bag. Rosa is means red. I look outside like an excerpt, expert, but I've never been camping outside my backyard in Chicago. Never successfully. Our family tried to go once in Wisconsin. Mom had seen pictures of a coworker's trip and thought it looked fun. We brought tons of camping gear for this one trip, packed up our car, and drove out to the campsite. Then we loaded everything, set up our tent, and realized how cold it was. It didn't last a whole night, even with a campfire nearby. We were asleep back in our beds before midnight. Ever since then, the camping gear mostly stays in our laundry closet, except for adventures like today.
Why
No.
are you playing with food?
Huh?
The glue is spooky. Like, these people were like doing stuff, and then a fake egg sword, and then a real, like a real knife, cut them up, and she was not playing with food. She was like, picked a piece of, a piece of kill and was like, and then cut it in like half, fell on floor, then burn it, then do it, like
Oh,
she's
no.
playing with toys.
Oh, okay. No.
Playing with food.
But we're outside. We're outdoors. No, but we're outdoors. I shrugged my shoulders and added, it's probably about the same. Jenny looks at me wistfully. I wish we were camping for real, somewhere amazing like Montana. I nod. But this is still fun, and I'm sure it's only a little bit different. Jenny smiles and shakes her head as we get to work. She takes the poles out of the tent bag while I lay the tent flat on the ground. Then we snap each pole into place, making sure to get them through all the loops. Like magic, our tent pops up. Can I show you some of my early choreography now? Jenny asked eagerly. Recently, Jenny joined a new dance class, and meets once a week. But she proudly tells me that it's much harder than her dance summer camp. She even dancing with older girls too. She stands on a small backyard deck, her makeshift stage, and I sit down on the grass below. Just as Jenny begins to twirl on her tippy toes, I spy a shadowy figure peeking out the patio door. Nick yells, "Yeah, this is real ragged camping." I stick out my tongue at him. He snickers. I'll leave you two alone with the element. Give me a shout when you're hungry. He closes the door. Jenny ignores him and continues with her performance for the grand finale. She even leaps. I clap when she bows at the end. Brava! I cheer. Next, we put the finishing touches on our campsite. Once we make our tent cozy with lanterns, pillows, and our spring roll rations, we jump inside and zip the door shut. Now what? Should we draw? I ask, scratching my head. I'm not quite sure what people do when they go camping. I start searching my fanny pack for pencils. Jenny replies, well, we could go tell ghost stories. I grab a pillow. I don't know, Jenny. I just don't like scary stories. My shoulders tense up just thinking about it. Let's try one. Scary stories are part of the sleepover experience, she announced. As Jenny begins to tell a story about a dark and stormy night, the wind suddenly picks up. The leaves start to rustle and the branches creak on the oak tree. The noises from the mattress now sound like ghostly whispers. I quickly realized that we're absolutely alone in the backyard, with only a nylon tent to protect us. Jenny pauses and turns towards me. She looks nervous. Did you hear that? What? Did you hear something? I squeezed my pillow even tighter. I didn't.
This guy said that's why he called me.
Okay.
It was a 2.
Oh.
After 1.
Okay.
1, 2.
I squeezed my pillow even tighter. I didn't hear anything, but maybe Cheree has super hearing. We look at each other. Suddenly we hear what sounds like branch cracking above our heads. Without saying a word, we jump out of the tent and run back inside the house. As we close the patio door behind us, I turn to Jen. Good thing we're not in Montana. She nods and locks the door. So here is the picture of Jenny and Stella. Yeah, it's Stella. Yeah, Stella. So I'm guessing Stella is the one with the puffed up hair, maybe? And then this is Jenny. So she's reading the scary story in this house. Yeah. So I'm really excited to read this. This one's like more about coming of age, I think. Or not coming of age, but like a fun kids book. So I'm super excited to read this and review it and stuff like that. So yeah. And please, if you read this book before, comment down below if you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up button for notifications, and I will see you in the next video. I post Mondays and Fridays every week, and I hope you have a great day.